Pot success, 91% for Mark Selby, that's good. Ronnie O'Sullivan down to 83%, that's not good. But tonight, 97% pot success. And it's going to stay like that with pots like that.
1.
Cue ball has come a little bit close to the cushion, but tremendous pot. Now, if you're having a good day, you might be in a position where you can just roll this blue in and cannon the red on the right hand side of the table. Well, he didn't, but boy, I couldn't tell you how well he cued that.
6.
Under the cushion, thin blue, and just stroked it in as though it was over the pocket. Wonderful.
Seven. Just a moment, Ronnie, please.
Well, Ronnie's getting this habit. I don't blame him. He's going back to his seat to sit down while the referee... The pink spot isn't available, but I must say, Kent, they do take a while respotting some of these balls. I mean, it's in a direct line, as long as he's not touching, but...
There's no harm to go back and sit down, because you're just standing there waiting. Burning energy. Just go back and relax, refocus.
Yeah, and thinking about the shot you're going to play.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
13. $14.
Yeah, Ronnie playing for the black now. He may have to play a little cannon on the red to the right of the black. We just didn't get into it enough. He's got a red to the left middle, but that's not what he was playing for.
21.
Big shot, this. Big shot, great shot.
Fantastic pot to the
29.
left centre. I'm taking this red away now. We'll release the black, of course, into both pockets.
30.
We've still got quite a bit of work to do if he wants to win the frame from this visit. Needs that cue ball to slow up.
37.
Lost the cue ball. That's no good. Maybe disappointed. Well, he played a blue, not unlike this earlier in the frame. Now you have to play a similar shot.
Yeah, I think if it was a natural, he may have played it now. He may be concerned that there's a possibility he could go in off into the right corner. It's the only reason I think he's not played the blue already. We'll see. Good cueing needed. And got. Couldn't have played that any better.
43.
Yeah. And he's just about on this red. That's his target, 68. Has he got a nice angle on the black? He has. Nice angle on the black just to go into the reds and try and develop some. Into the cue ball too much, but he has a red into the right centre.
51.
Not got the angle on the blue to play for the reds down here, but there's one in the balk end. Just got to get the pace of this right. Doesn't want to hit it too hard. He's okay, and he's not hampered by the yellow.
57.
So he can pot this red, leave a nice angle on the brown. He's only 3 reds away from clinching this frame and going into the mid-session interval, just 2 frames behind. So the first mini target would have been achieved. Obviously he'd like to have won all
58.
4, but winning 3 of the 4 you felt was imperative. That looks good. It looks perfect.
62. $63.
This pink to go 69 points in front with just 67 remaining.
$69. 70.
He's certainly buzzing around the table now, Ronnie O'Sullivan. He's definitely got his mojo back. He lost it early
77.
on in this match in the first session, but
78.
he's refocused. We have a match on, John.
85.
Yes, we certainly do,
86.
Ken. And 2 of the best players in the world, no doubt. We want it to be a good match, and that's what we're going to get. I'd love to see the century now.
93.
Just put the icing on the cake here in these
94.
for these first 4 frames. And that's the 101st century break of the tournament, and more importantly, that's Ronnie O'Sullivan's
102.
850th century of his career.
$107. 109.
Well, this has been a fantastic break. A couple of brilliant blues into that right centre and a couple of amazing reds from around the
112.
black spot area into either middle pocket as well. It's been so fluent.
116.
Great to watch.
Yes, and what's impressed me more, Ken, is the fact, as we said, it's the first
121.
frame. Would his head drop? No. No way. All around the houses. Slow down, George.
127.
Sensational play from Ronnie O'Sullivan. He's up for the fight. That's what everybody wanted to see at the Barbican.
Could screw the cue ball back for the brown and green, just in case. Well, he got a big kick, but the red went in. Great shot.
Yeah, the cue ball jumped in the air, but the red ran true to the pocket.
And he's off again. And now it's O'Sullivan that's getting the long pots. Decided to go into them.
Three.
Well, this is awkward. The red to the left middle. Cue ball looks to be going into the blue. Good
Four.
pot. And played it with a touch of stun. to get the right side of the blue. Now, will he decide to open them again or play for that red just to the right of the black? Played for the red to the right of the black. And he could play the cannon to those two reds to try and hold for the black. Or he could play up for the blue.
So.
He's concerned if it's too hard.
15. $16.
And now back in prime position. He could play the cannon to those two reds just above the black, but if they go, there's no need to play it.
And you can just see how much it really does mean to Ronnie O'Sullivan. All this stuff about coming here to get match practice. He's here to win, because he is a winner. One of the great champions of the sport.
Yeah, great fighters as well.
Back to the wall at 3-0 down, but my word, as you say, Joe, come out fighting, and well, he's in again with a chance for 3-3.
31.
Yeah, I remember you saying something, I think it was in the second
32.
frame, where he needed two snookers. He'd been totally outplayed, and yet he still came back to the table. Didn't have any chance of getting the snookers, but the intent was there to play on.
The thing about that was he was snookered as he came to the table,
39.
and sometimes you do see players concede, but no, he gave it his best.
40.
Now, all the reds seem to be covering one another. Just one more loose red. Well, depends what kind of an angle
47.
he's got. He's okay.
48.
But it's not out of the woods yet. May have to play a cannon to the red above the black. Has it worked out? Can he see this red to the middle?
55.
Can see the red to the corner.
56.
Well, he deserved to be on a red from splitting the pack off the black.
Well, it looks like we're going all the way, doesn't it? And since going 3-0 up, Karen Wilson has potted one ball.
Yes, and it was the pink
58.
that he missed after that one ball that started it.
59.
So, this red, and it's 3-3. What a recovery
66.
this has been. Just brilliant.
67.
Wonderful snooker. And what did you say, David? I wouldn't be surprised if he made 4 centuries. Well, every chance of making 3 now.
74.
There's no one quite like him, is there?
75.
About a year ago, he was finally recognised in the New Year's Honours list for his services to sport. He's never once been on the shortlist for BBC Sports Personality of the Year, despite his achievements and despite having a personality.
82.
Incredible, really.
83.
I know one thing, every sport would like to have a Ronnie O'Sullivan.
90. 91.
Well, everybody that's here tonight will remember this night.
$98. $99.
So this black then, for 3 centuries in 3 frames.
Brilliant.
$108.
Such a shame there's got to be a loser in this match, because Kyron Wilson played equally well in the first 3.
111.
Not with century breaks, but he knocked in some great balls.
115.
Well, talk about a game of 2 halves. He's gone from being like
120.
a man dying of thirst, crawling through the desert, to suddenly discovering an ocean.
126.
This is as good as it gets, I promise you. So 126 to follow the 2 centuries.
That kicked as well. Didn't come back as the normal angle of the black. And now is the wrong angle. He might be able to just get through the gap for the pink. Snookered himself.
37.
That's not good. He's got the green. Won't be best pleased with that one.
Well, he's been disciplined all match. Now, does he play the safety or does he chance his arm with the green? I think it's going to be the latter, isn't it? The way he's looking at this.
He's had a look at the angle, Phil. I think he's going for the green here. Oh, has he changed his mind now? Yep, I think he's having a go at this. Oh. No problem. We've been saying the last couple of weeks, we just thought that Ronnie was slightly ring rusty, but I'll tell you what, he's getting there, isn't he?
41.
He is, and this isn't the easiest of tables.
Well, he generates more spin than anybody on the cue ball, with lack of effort, really, with the superb cue action that he has. But I don't know, this just looks a bit lumpy, this table, a bit heavy.
48.
But there is a refit overnight, as I've mentioned.
Yes, the strange thing is it seemed to play perfectly adequately this afternoon, as evidenced by the number of high breaks compiled.
.56 the lead.
56.
Yeah, and of course 56 the break. I'll tell you what, it would be a nice way to finish if he makes a ton.
57.
His first this week. It would be his first this year. That's incredible, that, isn't it?
Yes, this is his 51st frame of the
64.
season. Will it be the charm?
65.
Getting close to the winning line. In fact, this is in frame and match ball, and he won't miss this one to the middle. So this vast crowd in here, the Circle, Globus and Bucharest, knowing that Ronnie O'Sullivan
72.
is going into the last 4.
Yes, and you get the feeling now they'll be back again tomorrow night when he takes on either Neil Robertson or Anthony McGill.
Yeah, straight to the box office for the tickets.
And there's no getting away from it. He is Mr. Box Office when it comes to
78.
snooker.
79.
Now, worth concentrating on blacks here. If he can pot 3 reds, 3 blacks and all the colours, he would make the highest break of the tournament by 137.
87.
Currently, the holder of the distinction is Mark Selby with 136.
Well, you have to power that in to get the angle. The only danger here is that He might push the red to the cushions. Oh well, he's gone for the pink, so he can only make a 136. Well, his first century of the season, would you believe it? But a nice place to make it.
102.
$825 career centuries now. If he keeps playing, Phil, there's no doubt I think he will pass the 1,000 mark, you know.
109.
Well, about that, he's got the blue off the cushion and landed nicely on the green.
He's a joy to behold. Never been one like him before. Might never be again.
118.
In a snooker sense, savour him while you've still got him here. Playing brilliantly.
Well, the black to level up with Mark Selby, then take half the prize away from him. Oh, what a pity.
Selby's happy, but so too is Ronnie.
In his corner there, he's had all sorts of implements out, but he's knocked that in.
1.
Nicely done.
Yeah, wasn't it, Dave? It was a great shot.
8.
I kind of feel he's due a title. He's been in 3 finals against 3 top opponents this season. Judd Trump from 2 down with 3 to play in Romania. John Higgins at the Champion of Champions. And, of course, Mark Selby, that terrific UK final just last week.
9.
He competed so hard in those 3 matches, Ronnie O'Sullivan. Just came up against 3 world-class players. Just that little bit stronger on the day.
When you go back to when he won the 2012 world title, and of course he didn't play any snooker in the year leading up to the 2013 championship, people didn't know that he would play
16.
again. People said he'll never play again. He didn't play in anything until then. So obviously he went on and won the title.
17.
Very next year, with a year out of the game. To think that he's played in so many tournaments consecutively now means things have obviously changed since then for him. Now, he was in qualifiers up in Barnsley last week for Berlin, which he got
24.
through. As Dave said, UK final, various finals.
25.
He's fully active on the tour, having looked like he was about to pack it all in 4 or 5 years ago.
I think it's done him good having other things going on. He's running, his Eurosport work. He's become a novelist, let's not forget, in recent times as well.
Thank you. 33.
These little distractions, which mean it's not all about the snooker, but as I say, he's been very competitive. It still means a lot to him to play to a high standard, to be winning matches, winning tournaments.
$40. 41.
He saw White step it up in the second frame with that 82. He's looking to do similar here with a frame-winning contribution of his own.
Plenty of work out of that shot. Jimmy hoping to get back to the table, but it feels like there's a serious chance that he won't, because he's just getting going now. Left-hand red of the 4 is available, and the 1 up the table. Didn't mean to flick that red, but he's okay. Just a little bit more to 56. Do here.
57.
Another red after this black, and he'll be safe. The match is just picking up. The first frame was terrible. With 82 in the previous was a fine contribution actually. And now this.
64.
So the match is starting to live up to the hype.
65.
Snooker's required Jimmy White, though. I don't think he's going to be
71.
playing on at any stage. O'Sullivan did have quite a tough opener against Matt Selt. 4-2 there. Adam Stefanoff last night was 4-1.
$79. $80.
Is it going to be career century number 854? Step closer to the 1,000 mark. That'll be someday if he does get there, and he will get there if he carries on. So many tournaments to play and so many opportunities to make centuries.
$87. $89. $92.
Well, he's made all these centuries in his career, and of course many of them he's done without even thinking about it, but
96.
how badly he started. I think this is quite an important break for him. Should give him a bit of confidence in his tip and then how he's hitting the ball. And from nowhere, another century to his impressive record.
Yeah, 30 this season, 2 behind Mark Selby, who's out in front. But this has been a special break. He spent the early part of the frame attending to his tip, spent the rest of it attending to the table, and he's cleared up superbly.